year 1951. It has been a journey of rising aspirations, struggle against tyranny of emergency, and most importantly, as an expression of the voice of the poor and marginalized, which started with the idea of universal adult suffrage, guaranteeing vote to each and every individual who was 21 years of age and above. India then embarked on a journey where, despite social and economic disparities, a vote was the equalizing factor. Until 1967, it had simultaneous Lok Sabha and State Assembly elections. But due to some reason or the other, dissolution occurred in some of the states, and blatant use of president's rule became the norm. Criminals, corruption, and blackmailing became synonymous with the elections in India. And on reaction to that, the idea of one nation, one election was met as a rescue. But it has been facing several criticisms from different sections of the society, especially from the regional political parties, just because if it happens, it will draw on the prospects of regional players. And a common criticism that is put forward is that it violates the constitution and the federal structure of the country. And several others like non-availability of voting machinery and military personnel, etc. But if there is a strong will, then these practical obstacles are not unsurmountable, providing that necessary resources are made available for voting machinery and military personnel, as rightly supported by the Election Commission. Its implementation can bring immense relief. First, relaxation and minimization on the burden of expenditure. Elections in India is very expensive, and it is increasing year after every year. In 2009 Lok Sabha election, it was estimated to be 1,115 crore, and in 2014 Lok Sabha elections, it was estimated to be 3,870 crore, which is the data provided by the government. But I believe that the real data would be much more than that. Thus, the money saved from this process can be used in other required developmental projects and activities, since in today's world, economic supremacy of a nation is a need and a matter of top priority. Second, policy paralysis. Regular elections means regular implementation of Model Code of Conduct, which restricts the governmental works and formulation of other policies. So if we adopt this idea of one nation, one election, then we'll have to face it only once in a period of 5 long years. Third, better deployment of security forces and other resources. An increasing stress on states' machinery and those government personnel who are engaged in election duties will be minimized to a great extent. Fourth, reducing vices. Casteism, communalism, corruption and bias is happening every election, which can be minimized and controlled if elections are held in common. Fifth, effect on personal lives. Regular elections means regular rallies causing traffic jams, wastage of time, pollution, especially noise, that can be minimized, and delivery of essential services like more teaching days for students. And apart from that, it will provide some more time to political party members itself to enjoy some free time, some personal life, and regular duty of officials for election can also be minimized, and they'll also feel relieved. And most importantly, the NRIs, they will feel more convenient to come only once back to the nation to vote for their candidate. And last but definitely not the least, good governance. The idea of one nation, one election is expected to bring social stability to the elected government. It will give a clear 4 years to the political parties to focus on good governance, since elections are not only about the participation, but also about governing. Thus, it will help the political party to devote themselves in the process of developmental programs and good governing. It has been over a decade, but the debate is still ongoing. But on the basis of these justifying grounds, I firmly believe that the idea of one nation, one election is the one right step towards ensuring transparency and accountability in our democracy, and even much more than that. Since leadership is not only about the next election, it is about the next generation. Jai Hind.